Ha! Bond. James Bond. Founder. Startup founder. Startups live and die by the execution of their founders. Entrepreneurs overcome what seem to be unsurmountable challenges. They face adversity. Similar to 007, these traits of fortitude and perseverance are found in the most successful entrepreneurs. And in this video, I'm going to share 7 personality traits that are shared with entrepreneurs and James Bond. Bond. James Bond. Founder. Startup founder. Founders know what to do in every situation. They act quickly, they're decisive, they're creative, and they are ready for anything. This couldn't be more true for entrepreneurs and James Bond. You have to be able to think on your feet, thrive on uncertainty. As James Bond knows it and entrepreneurs see it every single day, you are navigating unexpected changes in the market, in the dynamics of your team, in your product market fit. There are so many things that are changing so quickly that you have to be able to adapt and think on your feet, just like James Bond. You have to make changes like a magician. Nothing goes as planned. If you've seen any of the Bond films, let me know in the comments what your favorite Bond film is. But entrepreneurs are faced with these incredible challenges, and there's nothing to do but think fast and take swift action. The second personality trait is the ability to have a positive mindset, a positive attitude, the ability to approach every mission with confidence. Now, you may not be going on a mission to save the world, but as an entrepreneur, you have missions every single day, campaigns, marketing projects, development projects, whatever it is that you're doing, you have to approach it with a positive mindset because there is so much uncertainty. And this positive mindset extends to that feeling of calm and collected attitude that you're able to portray to other people. It allows you to instill a self-confidence that inspires those around you. And by being calm and collected in times of uncertainty, you have that positive vibe that you're sending out to everyone around you. You acknowledge the risk, but failure is not an option. Now, if you're a startup founder, most likely what you're doing is not a matter of life or death like it is in James Bond, but you do have dire situations that require you to have a positive mindset. And that positive mindset will enable you to have more confidence in every decision that you make. Number 3, the ability to trust your instinct. We're talking about that internal gut feeling that you have as a human being. And that gut feeling is the sixth sense. So in a time of crisis, entrepreneurs need to rise up. Whether it's a pandemic, you're about to run out of cash, you need to hire people, fire people, launch a new product, whatever it is that you're doing, similar to James Bond, you have to trust your gut to make those decisions on imperfect information. You have to demonstrate confidence in your own ability. If you're leading a team, and that's what 007 does, Bond, James Bond, he is leading a team, and you have to be able to deliver with confidence and inspire those around you. Number 4, surround yourself with trusted advisors. Now, this can be a little bit tricky in James Bond's situation, given you never know when you have a spy internally. However, in the real world, field operatives have outstanding global awareness. And you may not be a field operative, but you're an entrepreneur, and you need to have a global mindset, looking at the dynamics of the market, and James Bond is always up to date. He has Q, he has M, he has MI6. As an entrepreneur, you have a network of other entrepreneurs around the world. The time we live in, you can connect with entrepreneurs in every single industry sector, regardless of geographic location, time zone. None of that matters. We have technology. And using these trusted advisors are what allow you to inform decisions. And so he has Q, M, MI6 to help guide him. Now, of course, we mentioned that James Bond has some internal spies. We have double spies. But in the real world, most people are out to help you. Keep your enemies closer, they say, your friends close, enemies closer. But in this context, it's fair to say that most entrepreneurs are willing to help. They've been there before, and they're looking out for you. Number 5, be innovative. This is probably my favorite trait of how 007 thinks and how other entrepreneurs think. You have to be able to leverage limited resources to make it happen, right? 007 is relentlessly resourceful. He could be facing insurmountable odds, literally on the edge of a cliff, and maybe there's a cell phone available to him, and he'll figure out a way to do something with it. In times of danger, you have to be innovative. In times of crisis, you have to be even more innovative. And the startup founders don't have a license to kill, but as an entrepreneur, you have a license to innovate. Be safe, friends. You do have the license to innovate. That means you have the opportunity to always change things, ignoring the standard way of doing things and being innovative and introducing new ways to look at dire situations. And the sixth is to use the best technology. Building off of this, always have the best gadgets. Think Q, 007, whether he can drive his BMW with his cell phone back 20 years ago, or he's able to scale the side of a building with a pen. He has the best tools, and as an entrepreneur in today's technologically driven world, you've got to equip yourself with the best technology because this allows you to move faster. James Bond is known for being able to move quickly. Overnight, things can happen, and as an entrepreneur, you have to adapt and you have to use the best technology so that way you are able to move faster and more efficiently. And by using the newest tools in the market, you set yourself up best for success. And the seventh and potentially the most important trait of entrepreneurs and 007 is to lead by example. You are leading the mission. You are setting the vision, building the milestones to get there. And ultimately, you are the one that is going to execute. 007 is the ultimate execution machine. Not in terms of killing people, but in terms of actually getting the mission done. As an entrepreneur, it's your job to get the mission done. Lead by example. Make everyone around you better. It's amazing what happens when you do that. And being able to recruit the best team in the world is the job of the entrepreneur. And James Bond similarly has to be able to empower people and depend on them when his life is on the line. Similarly, entrepreneurs, founders have their team to depend on. And you got to make sure you recruit the best people in the world so that way you can actually depend on them to make stuff happen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, the 7 personality traits that are shared with entrepreneurs and James Bond. Let me know in the comments not only your favorite Bond movie, but some other traits maybe I didn't list that are shared amongst James Bond and entrepreneurs. Keep hustling, take care, stay safe. Bond out. Bond, James Bond. Founder, startup founder.